Good morning and happy Wednesday, everybody. Today we're going to talk about how to stay motivated in times like these. Now, motivation is like a power plant. Okay, a power plant doesn't have energy; it generates it. So we can't expect to just wake up one morning and just have all of this motivation without first taking steps to generate it. And so today I'm going to talk about 2 ways to design our goals that will help generate more motivation over time. Number 1, make the decision before the decision needs to be made. Now, what does that mean? That means decide what you're going to do, when that's going to take place, and where that's going to take place. Now, I know this sounds super simple, but it's effective because what we're doing is we're creating a link in our brain between a moment in time and a desired behavior. And so if you're wanting to exercise more, it'll look like this. What? Ride my bike for 30 minutes. When? Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon. Where? To the park and back. And what we're also doing is we're eliminating your brain's need to make a decision in the moment, so its only job is to execute. Number 2, design your environment. Now, James Clear talks about this in his book, Atomic Habits, a great book, by the way. He tells the story of Anne Thorndike, who's a primary care physician, and she conducted a study at Massachusetts General Hospital. Her goal was to increase the amount of water sold and decrease the amount of soda and sugary drinks by simply changing the environment. So what she did was she made sure there was a water option in every single vending machine, and then she put baskets of water in the checkout line at the cafeteria. In 3 months, the soda sales actually dropped by 11% and water sales increased by 26% by simply changing the environment. So people weren't buying water because they were more motivated. They bought water because the environment supported it and made a good choice easy. So now let's apply that to you. If we want to make our good choices easy, it'll look something like this. If your goal is to exercise in the morning, the night before, set out everything so that you don't have to make that decision in the morning. You have your clothes set out, your shoes, your headphones, and your equipment. If you're wanting to remember to read every single night, make sure that when you make your bed in the morning, put your book on your pillow. So when you go to bed that night, you are forced to actually remove the book. And then if you want to practice gratitude, put a sticky note on your mirror that says, what's one thing you're grateful for today? So you're forced to look at it when you're brushing your teeth. So what you're doing is you're making it more difficult to ignore these things than it is to do them. And so as you do this, you're kind of designing your goals in a way that create more consistency and more motivation over time.